question is, if you find as part of your review that certain individuals were clearly negligent in the performance of their duties, are you willing to recommend they be fired?
Senator, I don't want to prejudge in any way the review. I'm going to get that evidence back. I'm going to understand it fully. And
I said, but if part of your review you find they're negligent, would you recommend they be fired?
It's hard for me to answer in the abstract, sir. I believe we'll take appropriate action with respect to the supervisory structure as a whole, whether with respect to
are you willing to, is termination one of the options?
I don't know.
That's an easy question. I just said an option. I'm going to say if you exercise, is that an option? Could somebody be fired for this?
I would have to understand the basis in our human resources law.
The bank executives lost their jobs, as should some of these regulators. Shouldn't that be the case if they're asleep at the wheel?
Senator, I want to be very careful. There are laws and procedures with respect to how you treat employees.
You can make a recommendation to HR, and they can tell you whether or not that's allowed or not. I've been in the corporate world for most of my career. I've worked at HR, as is true within the federal government. You can make a recommendation if somebody is asleep at the wheel and negligent.
I would be happy to follow up with you, Senator. I promise we'll take appropriate action based on the review, but I don't have a definitive answer for you at this moment.
I do find it ridiculous that you're unwilling to say that if people fail to perform their responsibilities, that you might recommend they be fired.